Hello guys, welcome back once again in the another video of React Native, and in this video we will use the modal. How we use modal in React Native. So the modal, actually the component, is a basic way to present content above in enclosing view. So actually inside the enclosing view we can use a component modal. So for modal, first of all we add a button, and on the button click we open a modal and closing the modal. So first of all button should be imported here, and we just add here. So here we just use the props of the button title, and in title, and here we'll use the another prop of the button is on press. In here we just perform the action. In another prop of the button we can use color for giving the color to the button. So suppose I am giving here a blue color. So now I save this and check. The screen is showing like this in the iOS and the Android. So when I am clicking on this button, so the modal will be open in the both screens. And suppose here I am setting the props. By default we use this as a false. So use state is the React component and already imported here, so we can use it. So now we will use the modal here. So modal should be imported in the React Native. So actually modal is also the component of the React Native, and React Native library provides a modal. So we just import here and we'll use here. So here we will use the props of the modal is the visible. Suppose I am using here a state modal visible, and we just open here and we'll set the state. So we can set the state here. Just I am replacing it, and here I am just when I want to show the modal, so we can true it. So the modal will be open. Suppose this view we can use here also. So safe area we can also use inside the modal. So I am just copying it, and here I am just pasting inside the modal. And we just copy and paste. Just format document, and here, so suppose same button I want to use inside the modal. So I am just pasting a button here, and name of this is the close modal. So click on this, we just close the modal, and here we'll set the state false. And here another very necessary props of the modal is the animation type. So we can take here any type of animation. Suppose the by default is the none is the animation, so we can give here a animation is fade, none, and slide. Suppose I am giving here a slide. So I think I am taking here a extra in closing bracket. So I am just use this here, and the error message is gone now. Yeah, so now I save it, and for the modal I want to use a background color is suppose a yellow color. Yeah, so we are using here the not operator, so we will just use here modal visible, and we just store here true and false. When we want to open, so we just store in the state true, and when we close the modal we just store here false. So we just save it and just check in the both devices. So now I am just click on the open modal. So the modal is opened. The model color is the yellow color. So we can click here also, and we can just close the model. So we can here use another animation type of the model. Suppose I want to use here a animation type is fade, and just save it. Now I just open the model, so no sliding is showing now. Just opening and closing the model is showing here when I'm clicking on the model. And another very important props of the model is the presentation style. So we can give a different type of presentation style to the model. Suppose I want to give here, so we can choose font style, full screen, over full screen, and page sheet. Suppose I am giving here so this is the by default is the full screen. So suppose I want to give here a page sheet, and just save it and check in the simulator. So when I click on the simulator, so it is open like a page sheet. But when I am clicking on the Android, so it is not open like a page sheet, because presentation style actually work only for the iOS. So presentation style props is not for the Android, it is just only for the iOS. So just I am close this. So if I am selecting here a form sheet, so a very little difference between the form sheet and the page sheet is that page sheet cover portrait width view centered only on the large device, and form sheet actually cover the narrow width view centered only on the large devices. So form sheet cover the narrow width and page sheet cover the portrait width. So I save it and just check on the device. So it will be work like normal in the form sheet, but it covers a narrow width. So model by default cover a full screen. So form sheet mostly we work with slide. So if I'm selecting animation type here slide, so it will looking good. And if I'm selecting here a full screen, so full screen covers the screen completely. So if I'm save it and check on the device, so the model cover the whole screen in the iOS. And if I am selecting here over full screen, so a very little difference between the full screen and the over full screen is that over full screen cover the screen completely but allow transparency. I just click on this. So by default actually over full screen provide transparency. So I hope this video is very helpful for understanding the model, how we use the model in the React Native. So if you have any query, any question regarding to the model, so please let me know in the comment section. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.